Blood on the snow? If I had to guess, that came from atrium. Maybe you could scramble up, look for a window. A masterpiece, huh? That smells of Isabella. Sandy, they've made us a way up. Did you notice they wore your symbol? Benny, now these people? Curious. So much blood. But not all fresh by the tang.
No more bindings. No more to the crime of silence. No more to the hiding and the craven bow. We will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder at the incandescent. And you become art. Become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump. They're here! To the hiding and the craven bow.
This world is ours.
We'll sit on thrones made of gold and
another mystic mark.
Incandescent.
Interesting.
You become the dance and the interchange.
Fascinating.
This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump. And emerge as the tree of over here! Time too easy. And your silent hands. Like rocking cradles. To you who are the source. To the fountain.
Someone. Attack!
This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Tashin, jump. And emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak, rocking cradles. To you who lie fed, the water of life flows onward to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required.
Now, this is more like Isabella.
Scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart.
Ah, drained to the dregs. I've seen this getup before. This is one of Isabella's blood dolls. Willing victim.
No more to the hiding and the craven bold.
Oh, mother. Whose art's an atrium? Well, hey there. Hope you're not looking for a bite to eat. Pretty as you are, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to find another vein tonight. I'm a little short.
A little short. She's nearly empty.
Tell me who you are.
Darling, I'm her favorite. She kisses me with her teeth, 'cause I'm the most delicious thing.
Wait. Don't we know her?
I'm Victorine. I'm Lizzie Siddle. I'm Ophelia, floating in the river of blood. I am her muse.
You are her food.
Well, I guess you could just call me Verona. But you'll see. Oh, she'll paint me eternally beautiful. Her art, it'll save me. Wash my sins away.
Oh my. It is her. Poor kid.
I understand. What is an artist without her inspiration?
I knew you'd see. You got an eye for the divine. My sacrifice is gonna be the greatest thing I ever did. She paints salvation, and our screams are our prayers. She'll take us to heaven, and her work will open the door for us all.
That's our clue. It's her work. The entrance is something to do with her work.
She gon' pin me up against the wall like the masterpiece I am. I can't wait.
So, the way in is through her art somehow.
this gift, this giving.
Poor Verona went down the same route as her sister. Guess it's one way to grieve.
Is hard to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump. And emerge as poetry.
That first painting, it had your symbol. That got anything to do with it?
To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required. Great art requires sacrifice, a dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song.
Must restrain yourself. We have been granted this sword, and we must use it carefully. Recapture. Do not destroy. Hold to our purpose. Be patient.
I have seen left thou in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy, and seen the dawn we can walk through when our work is revealed. The drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with a stilled heart. No more binding, no more to the time of silence, no more to the hiding and the craven bow. We'll sit on thrones made of gold and wonder at the incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump, and emerge as poetry of the blood. My docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. That the drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart. No more bindings, no more to the crying of sight, no more to the hiding and the craven bow. Will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump, and emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak, rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera.
Icicles on the tongue. A sacrament
Of the flesh to rise us upward. Because it is required. Great art requires sacrifice.
and dedication.
I am beauty.
And I
Will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. The drops that fall from the overcast are sparkling, and each thrums with the stilled heart. No more violence, no more to the crying of silence, no more to the hiding and the craven bow. Will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart.
is mine, and I give this heart to you. So jump,
Pushing jump and emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, The water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. Great art requires sacrifice, a dedication. I am
Beauty, and I will be heard.
My art is my song, a music to last through the age. I have seen Masquerade in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meek joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. The drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet,
And each thrums with this.
No more bindings, no more to the crime of silence.
No more to the hiding and the craven bow.
We will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange.
Ooh, feel that breeze? Did that door just close behind us? Well, when God closes a door.
Let me take you into stillness.
What's wrong?
I feel
Fire? Fire, you alright?
she has done something to me.
She knew you were coming. She practically brought us here. To sap your power. I have never heard of this. What the tarnation? Take care.
Even me.
Yeah. It's a goddamn cult. Jonestown. Tools, toys to be used and discarded at her pleasure. We gotta stop this.
flame. You have made this such a collaboration. How wonderfully destructive of you. But all art is violence without the right canvas. Is our work not sublime?
Slaughter is hardly art, Isabella.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, dearest. Art is all about killing. The delicate brutality to pursue one special idea. I thought you might understand. La Sombra have never shied from true darkness.
She does like the sound of her own voice.
You know this mark. You used it to weaken me. Tell me what it is.
A child's doodle. Unimaginative and inelegant. The work of lesser hands. Think of it as a harness, designed to constrain and control. I won't deny that leashing you is pleasant.
The drained mortals, the bloody gutters. Why are you doing this?
I serve the fountain that will slick the streets of the mundane. From its waters shall spring an end. From the end, a beginning.
The end of what?
Why, the masquerade! Ushering forth the bold new dawn of shamelessness.
Enough of this!
We've put off our love match long enough.
I will have straight answers from you.
And what can you give me for them? I've told you before, Fire. Art always takes.
This is more than you alone. Who is behind this?
It's in her eyes. She's dying to tell you.
If I have to fight you, I will. But you will not like how it ends.
My destruction here would only secure my legacy.
And if I rip every last piece of artwork in this place to shreds,
You wouldn't dare!
tell me who is behind this. Tell me!
My answer should be no surprise. You've spent centuries running. A frightened rabbit before the sword of Cain.
Sabbat. Monsters. A death cult.
So simplistic.
I will destroy you, Isabella. And when I find your pack, I will destroy them as well. No mercy.
I should hope not. Now run, rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, run, run!
the mark. Tell me how to get rid of it.
Little flame. Love me.
Fire, this is her power. Don't listen!
Love me.
Shut up!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Ah, Fire. Everything under wraps? How's Isabella holding up?
She was too far gone. I found her glorying in her narcissism. She was puppeting her crowd, draining them, her lake of blood to bathe in. She had no intent to preserve the Masquerade, quite the opposite, in fact. So, I took her head.
Well, shit. She always was one match away from an exploding cigar.
There's gonna be fallout. Tully, the PD.
On it. Gonna be tricky without our backroom buddy, but I'll get it done.
But Tully's right. She was a problem. It's past time we trim the fat. Call it restructuring. Either way, it makes things easier. Well done, Sheriff. I'll make sure you're compensated.
I am not finished with my report. Isabella. She claimed to be Sabbat, a member of the Sword of Cain. I assume you know of whom I speak. Cultists, Diablerists, the Ancient Blight. In the name of Cain, they would expose us, ruin us, run us out, or worse. No princedom is safe. Even a stable Seattle would fall to their chaos.
Cutie, you'd look great in a tinfoil hat, but I smell either batshit or bullshit.
Tully! I apologize for him, Fire. Please, continue.
What more is there to say? She confessed it to my face. Isabella was Sabbat.
Reminder, sweetie, she was also a raving narcissist. Really expect an artist not to take liberties? Baby girl slathered on shock factor like a queen does contour.
Tully!
Look, Prince, with all genuine respect, you had 100 problems. Now you have 99, because thanks to the Nomad over here, a Tory ain't one. But Sabbat's in the Belfry? Let's not invent ourselves a whole new to-do list.
I hear you, but we stay in business by dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Fire, look into this. I'll let Sophia know. Tully, just try to be helpful. This meeting's adjourned.
Well, if it isn't my favorite neck snapper. Note, I am not wearing a protective collar, but that's only because I saved that for my intimate friends.
Are we not intimate?
Oh, don't take this badly, but you're a few centuries too old for me. This little chat is courtesy of my selfless desire to entertain the elderly. So listen up. Court's got secrets. All sorts of secrets. Territories, favors, contracts, obscure cult bullshit. Years and years of that good stuff. We don't write it down. That would just be plain dumb. Almost as dumb is to stuff it all into the head of a savant bookkeeper. But well, that's what they did.
What are you talking about?
See, there's this hive named of Willem, Quart's secret keeper. For obvious reasons, he knows stuff. I was thinking he might have some hint about your mark buried away in his megadome.
Where will I find this Willem?
Last I heard, he was in the parking garage. It's where he goes when he's sulking. Advance warning, it's kind of rank. But I guess it's perfect for a Nosferatu who's ashamed to let his freak flag fly.
My thanks.
Hey, gotta be both a taker and a giver in a solid relationship. Am I right, sweetie?
Apart! Hey! What the fuck? You after my money?
A little bird tells me you dealt with that revolting business down at the atrium. Isabella's so-called art always was rather tasteless. Not a floral in sight.
Tell me more about your shop.
It's rather charming, isn't it? A safe haven, a place of research, somewhere to instruct my apprentices. Allegedly, the coffee is good, but I wouldn't know. The mortals do taste rather acrid after drinking it.
Tell me about your role here in Seattle.
I am a magister. I teach, as I always have. There are very few of us here in Seattle. I need to make a good showing for our clan. Ensure our prince understands our usefulness. Make sure no one embarrasses themselves or the clan.
And what happens if your apprentices do embarrass you?
I'm far too good at my job for that to happen, and I resent the insinuation. But it really is surprising how many fledglings just wander off into the sunlight, isn't it?
Tell me about your mortal life.
I was something of an occultist. Rather successful, I might add. Of course, back then, it wasn't really the done thing to cast curses and commune with the dead. But then, the whole spiritualism thing became fashionable, and skills like mine went from being whispered about to being performed in theaters. Mortals are so fickle.
You have something for me to do?
Between Muldoon's Auto Repair and Chinatown, you'll find a back door to one of the finest kitchens in Seattle. Would you drop this little gift to Miss Yu? It is rather unstable, so do be fleet of foot.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon. Miss Yu, I have a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
Hello again, dear. Ah, Miss Yu was most appreciative. It is a terrible burden. The reviews are beyond compare, and yet I have never tasted a morsel of her work. Not tonight, but I will certainly need your help later on.
Enjoy your night.
I heard what happened at Atrium. I respect your actions, and I cannot say I'm surprised. She led so many astray.
I would know more about your shop. This is an old trade. It is interesting to see it in modern times.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what comes through here. The Kindred sometimes want me to part with rare artifacts and items they consider magical. Especially that old Tremere Veshtica. But I tell them, you may have nothing unless the mortal fails to repay their loan.
So you honor the bonds of mortals. You have a lot of integrity.
It is important to be honest at all times, even when you're dealing with mortals.
How is business?
Busier than I would like, unfortunately. This time of year makes the mortals desperate, especially the poor. They wish to buy gifts for their children, and feast on more than the tin ham and ramen their budget can afford. It's sad, but I suppose each Christmas means more to you, if you can only count on seeing 80 of them.
How do you know patience?
I met them, and then we talked a few times.
And?
And now we talk a lot. Because they're just over there.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. Caro is an angry man. He regularly pawns this ring and buys it back to propose marriage to each new conquest. His real wife believes he works hard.
I have the scent. Be well.